Good morning. Holy moly. There's a reason why I didn't film too much of this, because it was literally the worst entrance I've ever had to go to into a tunnel in my life. The ground is completely just, it will soak you in. I've already got stuck once. The climb down wasn't too great, but the point was that I was on this side when actually I needed to be this side because there's just zero access on there. But I apologise for my moaning, but we are here and I'm talking about Morecot Tunnel. And there's not many people who do this one, and you can understand for very good reason why they probably don't do this one. There's also a gated entrance about halfway through, so God knows if we're going to be able to get through that or not. So this is going to be fun. So enjoy your history lesson, and I'll hopefully see you on the other side if I'm not stuck in the mud. Come on. Situated in Leicestershire lies a railway tunnel that contains so much interesting history, that of Morecot Tunnel. Morecot Tunnel was built in 1848 as part of the London and North Western Railway, with the idea being that it formed part of a cross-country line from Rugby to Stamford. This was put in place in 1846, with the first section of the 35-mile-long track being opened in 1850, with actual traffic being seen on the 2nd of June 1851. It was the only tunnel on the line and measured 448 yards long. What makes this tunnel interesting is there are no refuges or vent shafts, but it probably didn't help matters when the track switched from a double track to a single one. Eventually the railway closed on the 6th of June 1966. However, it could have taken on a very different role in the 1980s, when the tunnel was one of 49 offered by British Rail to Stronghold Engineering and Construction for conversion into a nuclear fallout shelter, potentially accommodating 400 people. Spaces would have been available for about £2,000 each, but the plans were eventually dropped. So even though the tunnel's design is nothing new, with nature slowly reclaiming it back, the interesting history of this tunnel will never be forgotten. Welcome back. Oh God. I hated that. I really hate that tiny little bit just to get across to that log that you can see. This is bloody ridiculous. Let's go in for a little bit. Today we're not faffing about. It's just too much for me today on this. Oh, thank God. Hard ground. Yeah, so I did have a little bit of a stack it on there. I slipped on one of the logs, but fortunately I'm okay and I'm going to carry on. But my God, that really wasn't nice. Just nothing to hold on to. Anyway, welcome to this amazing tunnel. Bear with me and I'll just get a torch. Right, torch ready. This is not going to be a pretty video, so let's just accept the fact that this is going to be a really scrappy one, because with the terrain it is almost impossible. Now let's hot pans. Oh. Right, here we go. There we go. Right, cool. Thankfully, it is shallow now, but I'm telling you, that was unpleasant. So, obviously, in your history lesson, we spoke about the wonderful history of this whole train line, really, and the fact that pretty much on my channel now, we've pretty much covered most of the exciting stuff. And there's a reason why it's fenced off at the opposite side. That's because I think it's an industrial estate or something and they didn't want people to go through. But I'm determined that I've come all this way, and that was a nightmare just to get down into. I'm hoping upon hope that it's easier to get out. But you can see Look how deep that is on that side. That's like a swimming pool. Look. Oh, just about my Wellingtons. Wonderful red bricks. We're going to stick on this side, I think. I'm not going to get wet for the sake of getting wet, everyone. I think you can understand that. Unfortunately, there's some cable hooks there. Yeah, so like I said, I'm not expecting this video to be great at all. But we're going to do our best. You never know, it might come out okay. Excuse my deep breathing as well, that's I'm knackered. God. Well, there we go, our swimming pool is slowly come to an end. But unfortunately, there's only going to be one way in and one way out, really, because I don't think that I'll be able to. I can get out that side, but I'm not sure I'll be able to get up and over and out, if that makes sense. So we'll have to come back, and what I will do is I will film us coming back, I think, because, you know, like I said, like, you're only here once, and it's good just to sort of like check these places out whilst you're here and take advantage of it, documenting it. Like I've always said, you know, I'm fully aware that other people have done this, many people. But obviously on my channel, it's kind of a thing that I really enjoy doing train tunnels. We can go down the middle of the track, there we go. Always that familiar sound of gravel. It's amazing actually how clear you can see the opposite side. That fence sticks out a mile away. I mean, literally. Oh God, I hope I can get over it or under it or wherever. I'm not really going to go under it. Yeah, that slip and slide was not pleasant for me. That was, fortunately, I sort of managed to get on my knees, but my right knee is absolutely in agony at the moment. So that'll be fun on the car journey home. Again, like the unfortunate nature of when you get old, you're just a little bit more brittle than you used to be. And like I said, it wasn't through balance, it was just through the sheer slippery nature of it. And how stuck it all was. Sorry about that, my torch is there we go. Almost at that gate now. Or the blockage. This isn't going to win any awards for video of the year. Right. You might have to bear with me so I can figure this out if I can. Oh God. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh yeah. Sadly, my torch died on me, my big one, so I did bring a spare, but it's not gonna, don't think it's gonna really come out too well, so but I'm still gonna do it. Actually, it's coming out really, really well on here, but yeah. We'll try our best. Sorry about that, everybody. Although my backup one I'm using, it's not doing a too bad a job really. Just glad I bought it. My God, that would have been even worse. Thought to myself, I'm not turning round. I've already fallen over before I even got in there. God, this is the worst one I think I've ever been into, just for everything that was going wrong. Anyway, we've made it through to the opposite side, which was fun, he says sarcastically. You can't see that, but yeah. I'll try and be as gentle as I can with the camera. I just want to get as much light in as possible. Fortunately, we've got plenty of charge on this one, so I think we're going to be alright, he says. I thought I'd done alright with the other one, but the battery just totally went. That's when you say to yourself, I hope it was the battery the reason why it went out. Not getting any sort of paranormal or creepy vibes down here. I think it's because I'm probably more peed off the fact of how this has all gone. Oh dear. So the thing is, I've said this before, but because I'm on my own, I don't have the luxury of having about 2 or 3 other people with torches to illuminate this tunnel. It's just literally me and me alone. So unfortunately, whatever you see is just whatever you can get. And even with my big industrial torch that I've just been using, even that's going to have its limitations. But I'm really glad I bought this one. I won't talk about torches anymore, I promise everyone. There's a big old puddle there. I wonder if this is actually any easier. I'm going to head back though, because I did say that I was going to go back the way I came. No, be the answer. It's crazy, when I look through the camera, the entrance is so much smaller, but actually when I'm looking at it, it's huge. I can see pretty much clearly straight from one end to the other. There you go. We're definitely going to have to head back. I'm not in the mood to stay down there any longer than I need to on this one. It's just all gone wrong. Torches. Everything. My knee. I think the thing is, on that instance, even if it was with other people, that still would have happened. So I'm not sort of saying, oh well, you know, always be careful because slips and falls happen on a daily basis. I'm just glad actually when I've looked down I've not actually scraped anything too badly, but it was a proper knock. It's nice to see light at the end of the tunnel. That's crazy. Right, let's head back, come on. Some more of our cables. Try and go this side. I mean, it's actually a really beautiful tunnel for what it is, but I'm not gonna lie. You know, I've seen so many better ones for different purposes. This one just seems to be quite a, for me I'd refer to it as quite a generic type of tunnel. Interesting how the noises of the water dripping are completely different from end to end on a tunnel, you know. All those familiar colours that we see, those lines from the water. Basically, what I'd refer to as your kettle. Sorry about that. Let's walk in the dark for a little bit. I love doing that. Another one of our little outlets. Cool. That is intense. Now we get to the halfway point. Well, it's not really halfway, well, it might be actually. I think they probably did purposely divide it halfway maybe, just to cover it up, who knows, just to sort of like divide the land. But from the look of it, I'm pretty sure nobody's actually gone through that way. Most of the people that I would assume have come through the way that I came, on the side. It's just that, like I said, I accessed the wrong side of the tunnel to begin with, in terms of I was on the right and I should have been on the left as this camera's showing, so I should have been that way. But again, that's the whole point of exploring, isn't it? Make our own memories. Right, we're getting towards the gate, so bear with and we'll get to the other side. Right, we're on our way out. My word. I don't think I've moaned so much in my life about a tunnel. I do say there's always firsts for everything, but it's just that beautiful thing of exploring, isn't it? Something so potentially simple as a freaking open-ended train tunnel, abandoned one. I've done so many of them, and yet this one I think's almost defeated me today. So stupid to think about it. in a strange way. Like I said before, you know, you'll never forget about it. Let's do some dark walking. There we go. This is what it's like, everybody, in the pitch dark, walking down a tunnel. The light at the end of the tunnel. Oh dear. It's alright. I'm going to do it all the way. No, my luck today, I probably would have tripped over. Oh dear. Get me out of here. Oh man. It's kind of crazy because I suppose some of you who are familiar with my channel, you're probably looking at this going, that's actually quite rare for Dan to be as moany and sort of miserable in a place, but oh, sometimes you just got to say to yourself, do you know what? Let's just document it. Let's just stay positive, because at the end of the day, like, you know, the way I see it is like, you know, it's an adventure, and I will laugh at it when I go home. And that's it. Just proves the point, doesn't it? There you go. Also, everybody, just proving point. You should always bring 1 or 2 more torches with you. Mind you, I'm on my own, so like I said, that's different. For me, I've got to pretty much carry everything I've got to take with me, because I don't have the reliancy of someone else bringing X amount of torches or illuminating this place. And like I said, I know I wasn't going to moan about the torches, but you know, on any other given day, even this torch that I'm using, I don't know if you can sort of see that, would be quite an adequate torch to go exploring with. But the problems that I face are that you've got to film, so it's got to come out relatively good. And second of all, it's got to be multi-purpose. It's got to illuminate as best as possible, but also to try not to potentially constrict you from when you are exploring. Here's our puddles. Yeah, and thank God I bought Wellingtons. Oh dear. Do you want to flick that up? Look at that, look. See that? No. So if you come here anytime soon, you can pretty much trace my steps. I've just literally pathfinded. I've just given you a pathfinding route for you. Just follow the steps, everyone. There's one. There's a few more. Oh dear. Oh God. Jesus. Right, what am I going to do? Shall I film this bit? I think I should. Just. Oh my word, why does it have to be so bloody boggy? Right, there we go. So far so good. Wait for it though, because I will. So what I did was I slipped on that log. I managed to land on relatively stable ground. So stable enough that it, like I said, it clunked my knee out. Put this in my pocket, the torch, and then we'll try and. Oh my word! Oh my word! Whoa, crap! See. Tell you what, if anybody doesn't like me, feel free to. You've got a good laughing moment here. Ready? Up to it for. Oh crap! There we go. And then shuffle, shuffle, and then drop down. Oh, I did it! Go what? Yeah, stacked it on that bit. You can see the hole there. That was me. Well, there we go, everybody. Oh my word. I mean, if that was easier to get into, I probably would have enjoyed it more. If my torch didn't fail me, if I wasn't in pain with my knee, probably would have been quite an alright explore. But we've documented it, and I can safely say I will never come back here again, unless I don't know what reason I would ever want to come back here. But you know, I'm not going to film me carrying on. So what we'll do is I will head up to the top, and then I'll talk to you then. So bear with me. Well, everybody, we've made it. Not to the top just yet, so things can still change. But crap. So I'm making my way up to the verge, just so I can get out. I don't normally film this bit. This way. Yeah, I don't normally film this bit coming out. It's not the most glamorous doing that. But you can see how slippery and slidey it is. God, I'm a broken man. Almost at the top. Across the cup. Oh, there we are. Made it. Oh man. Did I not like that? That were troublesome, that were. I bet this is going to be so rubbish coming out. I'm going to have fun editing this. So just apologies everybody. This will not be the most fanciful one ever, but I think it just shows sometimes that not every single explore that we do is as straightforward or even more well planned out. Sometimes it can be a little bit tricky. Sometimes things can go wrong. Torches, slipping over, and the rest and climbing. God knows what else in between. Or getting stuck in mud. But you know what? As I'm heading away from it now, I'm just so grateful I did it. So grateful I had the chance and the opportunity to do it. And to say, yeah, you know, I should be bloody proud of that. Anyway, oh man. In immortal words of Phoenix history, thank you so much for coming along with me. I really hope you enjoyed this just for its difference, just for its rawness, more importantly I suppose. Stay safe no matter what you're doing, and a bit of wise words, next time you're out, make sure you're with someone and make sure you've got more than one torch. Because you never know, you could get a bit unstuck like me. Not that that was dangerous at any point, but when you're filming, kind of need a bit of light. Take care everybody. And I'll see y'all very soon. Ready? Kapow. See ya.